week was a huge week for us. We got all of the interior walls primed, but unfortunately I need just a little bit more time to select the perfect color of paint since it's a week-long process to paint the interior and I don't want to mess that up. So while I'm trying to get that squared away, we're going to hop on outside and enjoy some of this good weather and put siding up on the exterior. We're just getting rolling on the siding today. There's a lot of prep work where we can actually start putting up boards. We've got flashing to put down over the foundation so the water drains away from the flashing. We put in all the light box bump outs so that you can slide right up to it. And our siding is pre-ordered, so we have to kind of figure out what goes where so that we don't run shy on boards. So probably won't get any boards up today. We're going to get the windows trimmed and a lot of little odds and ends done.
Flashing here, get ready for some siding and go over it, just a trim piece, make it look nice. Three's going here.
Yep. 3 goes up first.
And then the 4 here.
4 cut laps the 3.
4,
yeah. Well, we're gonna have to notch this 4 though, so like there'll be this out an inch. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to leave a sliver, you want to leave like an inch. That's why you put the 3 up first on this side.
Okay.
3 goes up first.
So we're going to notch out this 3 inches and then it'll be all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright. There and there. This one looks like this beam's a little bit out a little bit.
The cuties.
Okay. Knock it out.
Those done. Those 2, and then while you guys are here, you can take your truck or you can back mine down there. Go grab that rafter beam. There's one down there that looks just like this. It's right next to the other big beam. Go grab it and bring it up here. Okay. And then you can do these 2 corners.
Who needs a strap when you got twins? Mike afford with you?
I don't know if Mike can afford anything with me.
We can. 17.
Oh, that was easy.
There's 21. So I need 16. What's that give us left over? 5. But what's going on here is this entryway. I wanted it to look more like an entryway, not just like a big long wall.
Yeah.
It's like a 60-foot long wall, right?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is take those beams and cut them. Put one here, one here, and then we'll do dowels that plug screw holes on the top and bottom so it'll look like a part of the timber frame.
Right.
Here, and then we'll do some here.
Oh,
Cut it at 10-12. Yep. And we'll have just enough, and then we'll probably do a different siding treatment here.
Okay.
So you walk up to this, it'll be really a focal point instead of it just being like a 60-foot long wall of lap siding.
yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
It'll be super fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We ordered our timber frame. They sent up a couple extra timbers, and just in case we messed up or something got damaged. The good part about building your own house is you can do these things on the fly. Matching up dowel placement to the rest of the timber frame so it looks like it's part of it. Got this little tool I can adjust, and I know it's 2 inches in and 2 inches each way, so I can just go like that, and then like that.
Set the depth here for where these dowels go. It looks like I got 1 3/4 inches. That'll work good. So this is just a decorative beam. It has nothing to do with structure or anything. So we're just gonna attach it with some really good wood screws and then plug these with some dowels right here and make it look like the timber work was meant to be there. When all said and done, it's going to look like all the other timber in the house. It'll just have 2 oak pegs there. Be really nice. That looks pretty good, huh? I think it was meant to be there.
We could just go straight up with this beam, but it would look a lot better to go this way. So I'm going to try to build a pattern before we waste, because we only have a little bit of the beam left. I'm going to try to build a pattern that will go off that. Okay, there's the problem. It would have to sit like that. Dressing up this entry with the spare beam was pretty straightforward, but when it came to actually lining up the timber frame and doing that missing rafter, it's a really fancy cut. And it's going to take some time and some thinking. So we have 2 options. We can just go straight up with it, which isn't really right, or I can sweet talk my hubby into doing a double bevel cut on a rafter and chiseling it out just right. And he's the timber framer. I'm a lucky girl to be married to a timber framer, so he knows how to do all these things, but it takes a lot of time and thinking, and it's going to slow the job down. So I'll see what he says.
We're gonna put that piece in, make it look like the other side of the gable, the timber that stops there. We'll put in like a little piece there, so that way this siding can be different. It'll look good. It might be August by the time I get into this house, but she keeps wanting all these little things. It's all in the details. So to have one shot of this. We're pretty darn close, so now I just have to cut the bird's mouth. So a bird's mouth is basically the end of a rafter sitting on a wall, or per se this beam. All a bird's mouth is. Always. I better double check. Well, I've triple checked myself, so if I screw up, it's my fault. see if it fits, but might be a uh-oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. See? I shouldn't have second guessed myself. I was right the first time. That's what I get for thinking twice. So plan B, everything's good. Except for I messed up on my notch there. Or the bevel up here again. That much shorter when we're gonna make it work. Cameraman, good job.
I'm not a man.
Camera girl, the lady behind the camera. Now we got it.
Hefty price tag on this one, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'll wear something nice for me.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Master. I think it looks great, honey. Thank you.
Let me see. Yeah, we'll make tail match here, right? Alright, there you go.
Thank you, babe.
I don't know, what's it worth?
It's gonna be expensive.
Don't tell the boss we're cutting corners.
I'll show you. Okay, alright. Alright, big guy. So, now we gotta go put marks on this wall.
Can you draw on walls? Why is Daddy drawing on the wall? Is he gonna get in trouble?
Working on siding today and trying to keep things rolling. We're planning on putting metal siding down here, but to keep things rolling, we got to put this Z-channel on. Basically, we'll put this on, and then the lap siding will go onto it. So if water comes down here, water will run over and be gone. So yeah, so we're going to attach this, and then we're going to go in and be able to continue on with our lap siding around the building.
Because we have a lot of timbers that are stained on the exterior, and I really want those to be the main focal point of the house. So all of the siding, I'm going to keep it in the neutral gray tones. So it'll be like light grays and dark grays and gray rock and gray wood tones, really to let those beams pop and shine. Oh no! Vertical siding, the panel siding, you actually trim over top of it, and then the lap siding you trim first and then you lap up to it. So we're just finishing up the corners on the panel siding, and hopefully we'll get it done today. So Jacob took off to help his uncle up the river on his cabin, but we're going to try to keep the job rolling here, and I've got some really good help. So I made up these quick little siding jigs, and once you put one piece of lap siding up, then you can hook this on that first piece and then set the next piece on it, so you get the exact same reveal on every piece of siding, and it makes it go up a lot faster, and you don't have to measure every piece. And then what we do is we'll just go ahead and check with the laser level every few rows just to make sure that we're still dead on. So I just used a scrap 1x to make these up with some screws. It took me about 2 minutes, and it's going to save days of work. Since the house is so big, I wanted to use a couple of different types of siding. On the basement, we actually did a panel siding. It's really close to the roof color to kind of bring that color down. And I just wanted to add a couple different things. I feel like it's a little bit dark, so we may end up painting it, but since it's on the basement level, that shouldn't be too difficult. Still got the main front gable. The lower level, I'm going to do rock work, but on the upper level, I really want to do something that stands out and really just adds that wow factor to this house. So stay tuned to see what that is. I'm feeling pretty good about the way things are looking, and I really love the siding. It's a 12-inch lap, so we get like a 10.5-inch reveal, and it really is proportionate to the size of the house. So really happy with it. I'm really happy with the color, and I'm really excited to see how the house is going to turn out on the outside. The good news is I have picked a paint color, so hopefully next week we'll be able to get to painting, and I'll have lots to show Jacob when he gets home. Thanks so much for watching, and we shall see you next Monday.